Energy 94.1. You know who we have here at Alamo Lounge? It is Jordan Fisher.
Yo,
Welcome.
what's up? I love your voice.
Thank you.
Man.
Not as much as I love your
You're really
voice.
sweet. Your check's in the mail.
Your vocals are ridiculous.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you
oh
so
my
much.
God.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
And everyone's going to get to listen to them because you're going to sing for us today, right?
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna sing a
cannot
few songs for
wait.
you guys. Awesome.
So I want to know how you got your start in the music biz.
Oh man. Well, I love telling the story because it's
Tell
cute.
us, tell
Yeah,
us.
It started with a girl in 5th grade. I had a crush on a girl that joined the drama club. So I joined the drama club because duh. And yeah, I fell in love with music. I fell in love with music and acting and dance and just performance. I fell in love with entertainment. And all I really knew up to that point was gymnastics. And so, I spent a handful of years going back and forth between Birmingham, where I grew up, and LA. I would pretty much spend 6 months out of each year, back and forth and doing that thing, going out on auditions and doing guest spots and doing commercials and that kind of thing. Always wanting to pursue music as well, but not really knowing how, because there's not really a door that you can knock on.
So you started
music.
mostly acting?
Yeah, like I always wanted to pursue music. I always loved it, and I didn't know how. But I was going out and acting stuff, and I loved acting. I still do. Like I love both equally. It's
What was your first gig?
That really matters. My
That
first gig
really
that really
matters.
matters.
That was like,
I did an
oh my
episode.
God.
I did an episode of iCarly
Okay.
back in like 2009.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were on iCarly.
I was on iCarly. And
That's
I was
fun.
14, and I felt like a baller. It was my first real set experience, and it was union, and it was a show that I watched, and it was a show that I really wanted to be on. I had a big crush on Jeanette McCurdy. I was like, yes, this is awesome. And yeah, that was my first real gig, real experience, I guess. But it was that same year that I went to the recording studio for my first time and wrote my very first song. And I was like, I love this so much.
What was your first song called?
Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. It's called Plastic Heart,
Okay.
which the title isn't terrible. The song really, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't,
Did you write it yourself?
It's just trash. Yeah, I wrote it with a friend. And
Okay.
we went, because she makes music as well and still does.
How old were you when you wrote it?
I was, golly, I was 14.
14?
I was 14.
Writing
yeah.
Plastic Heart.
Writing Plastic Heart.
Would
I was
love
like,
to hear what it's
dang.
about.
No, we'll just it's no, we'll just. That's way in the past. Hakuna Matata.
So what was it like growing up in Alabama?
It was great. It was, growing up in the South. I mean, as you understand, being from Texas, you're from Texas, right?
I'm actually from Miami.
You're from
but
Miami, okay.
Live
But you live in Texas,
and
anyway.
Miami's in the
And
South.
Miami's in the South. It's kind of the same principle, really. It's I'm so grateful that I grew up with Southern roots. I just in the way that I learned how to treat people and my family orientation and what I learn, from in terms of what I need from somebody else, from a friend or from a family member. I feel like growing up in the South really instilled a lot of those, habitually speaking, a lot of those character traits. So I'm really grateful that I grew up there. And I've been in LA for a minute now. LA's been home for 8 years.
And I just heard that you got a house in LA.
Yeah, I just bought a house.
How you
and
like
I
that?
love it. Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. It's my first house. I'm stoked.
That's
I feel
amazing.
I'm grown and it's weird. But I love it. It's a good time.
And I want to talk about All About Us.
Yeah.
So that's your new single.
Yep.
What made you transition from acting, doing musicals, I know you love doing music, to doing a musical to actually having your own,
album and everything? Yeah, I mean, nobody sees or knows of the work that happens. This has been, a 5-year-long process getting to this point.
Wow.
Where, I started really delving into music and writing all the time and cutting and recording, writing for myself, writing for other artists, writing for, K-pop groups and J-pop groups and doing that thing. I've got a couple of songs that are charting over there, right? It's weird. It's a weird industry that no one really knows how to get into, but when you do and you can find your niche and you find your lane and you find the people that you want to work with, it can be a really beautiful thing. And thankfully, Hollywood Records, my record label, they believed in me and gave me a shot out the gate. And we're like, cool, multi-album deal. Go make music.
Wow.
We love what you're doing already.
I mean, once you hear his vocals, you're like, yes, keep on making all this
You're
music.
so sweet. Thank you. I think timing's a big thing. I had a lot of different shows and a couple of films and Grease Live that I did for Fox recently that needed to happen before I could just fully delve into this whole thing. And, like,
do you think
making-
Grease Live is like what blew you up for everyone, for the public?
It helped a lot, definitely. You know, because this was all going to happen regardless. The radio tour, all of this was going to happen regardless of Grease Live. But Grease Live definitely helped, you know, boost my fan base by a significant amount, and I'm so grateful. It was such an amazing experience too. But yeah, it's something that I've wanted to do for so long. Just kind of focus on music and touring and putting an album out and doing that whole thing. And I'm grateful that it's taken this amount of time because I feel way more prepared and way more equipped for what's coming.
And now the song "All About Us."
Yeah.
What is it about, or who is it about?
It's I feel like this song. I've been really grateful and lucky to write a little over half of the album, which has been so cool, especially with it being my first album with a record label and everything, you know. So any of the songs that are on the album that I didn't write are songs that I feel like I could have written. They're songs that I connect with on an emotional level or personal level, or am just kind of artistically drawn to.
And that writing process, like
Yeah.
like you say that you're drawn to it, and do you get with the other writers and do you guys talk about like how you're feeling at the moment?
That's how every writing session starts. You know,
They kind of
it'll be
encompass
me
like
and
how you feel.
Yeah, it'll be me and a top liner and a producer. And producer will play some tracks or, you know, create something from scratch, and we'll all just start talking. You know, we'll start with a cup of coffee or a snack or something and just kind of start telling stories and talking about what's happened in our lives recently.
So these are all personal stories
Yeah.
on your album.
Yeah, it's all, I mean, experiences that I've had or that people around me that I'm very close to have had, or things that I want to experience in my life, things that I'm striving to experience, whether it be finding love or having a family or, you know, achieving something really great in my career, in my personal life. Like that, these are songs that are, you know, even if I didn't, like the few that I didn't write, they're songs that I connect with on that level, on that personal, emotional level.
And next week we get to see the video.
Yeah, 5/11, May 11th.
May 11th, that's right. How was it recording the video, and where did you do it?
I did it at Maxinett Studios in LA. It was Charlie Chaplin's first theater, which is crazy. And that's also where they filmed the Remember the Time video, Michael Jackson. Remember the like the
I do
Egyptian video?
remember.
The backdrop is still
That
up.
was an amazing video.
They won't take the backdrop down.
Wait, the Michael Jackson backdrop
Yeah,
is still there?
It's still up. Like they're not allowed to take it down.
Oh my
so
god!
they just built other.
Did you make it part of your video?
No, because like you can see it if you pull the curtain that is covering it out. You can still see it, but nobody make more. Like, you know, it's
just part of it.
I'm trying to cultivate a lane that's Jordan Fisher. You know what I mean? And I love Michael and I love Bray. You know, I'm never gonna emulate though, and I'm gonna draw inspiration for as long as I live, because nothing's original anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's how you take inspiration. You know, so that was Michael's thing, and that's what, you know, one of the first videos like it, and I would never ever want to try to, you know, recreate something like that.
Well,
but the video, it's special to me in so many ways, because it, you know, just like the first single, it needs to be an introductory piece. It's gotta, you know, really show people who I am and my lane, and, you know, create that artistic visual that, you know, relates to me as an artist, and this felt like the best way to do it. And I got to include, you know, the director, the stylist, the choreographers, the dancers. They're all my crew, they're my people, and I got to have my team, my family there, create the video that I, you know, have dreamed of making.
We all can't wait to see the video.
Awesome.
And now, are you also going to do a tour for the album?
That's the plan. That's the goal. It's the hope. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan Fisher, live on Energy 94.1. And I know all the girls that tweeted me want to know, is Jordan Fisher single?
Yeah, I am.
You
I
are
am single. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm always gonna.
And they did
realistically,
#heartthrob Jordan Fisher.
I'm always.
He
I
gets all
guess I'm
shy.
always looking for that girl. You know what I mean? And realistically, like, I'm not looking right now, but I'm also not
Of course,
opposed.
because your baby girl's your album.
Right, but I'm also like not opposed. You know what I mean? So if Daisy Ridley will wise up, you know, I'm trying to make some Daisy Ridley babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that.
So, will you make some heart melts and sing for us?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Drifting into outer space, daydream pulled me away. nerve to say that I got a secret. Yeah, I got a secret. Yeah, all I wanna do is think about what you think about, what you think about me. Yeah. All I wanna know is every night, are you dreaming like me? I'm in paradise with you as we circle round the moon. Yeah. All I wanna do is think about what you think about, what you think about me. Oh, I've been thinking about your skin and places we've never been. Baby, life's too short for secrets, so I'll tell you mine. Next time you see me, we'll do anything that you like. All I wanna do is think about what you think about when you think about me. I just want to think about what you think about when you think about me. I'm in paradise with you as we circle round the moon. Hey, all I wanna do is think about what you think about when you think about me. Life's too short for secrets, so I'll tell you mine. Next time you see me, just know, all I wanna do is think about what you think about when you think about me. Oh, baby, all I wanna know is every night, are you dreaming like me? I'm in paradise with you as we circle round the moon. Hey, all I wanna do is think about what you think about, what you think about, what you think about, what you think about.
Also, this is a cover, so you know, if the lyrics are a little wonky, you know, you just gotta forgive me.
Hey, I am tired of this place. I hope people change. I am trying to replace what I gave away. And my hopes, they are high, I must keep them small. Though I try to resist, I still want it all. I see swimming pools and living rooms and aeroplanes. And see a little house on a hill and children's names. I see your quiet night put over rice and take a rest. And everything is shattering and it's my mistake. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Oh, our roads, they collide, I'm aware of this. Those differences, impulses, and your obsession with the little things. You like stick, I'm like aerosol. I don't give a not giving up. I still want it all. I see swimming pools and living rooms and aeroplanes. I see a little house on a hill and children's names. I see a quiet night poured over rice and take rain. And everything is shattering and it's my mistake. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools do what I do, only fools fall. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools do what I do, only fools who fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Only fools fall for you, only fools fall. Only fools what I do, only fools fall. Fly away with me, baby. I've been falling for days, been lost in the maze. I hope you can save it, 'cause we're going higher. We can both touch the sky, let's follow the sun's low. So let's start it off like we'll never stop. Baby, just be still, let your body talk to me. I'll give you everything you need. We could run away, take it to that place. So let down your head, baby, set your mind at ease. We'll be living in a dream, 'cause tonight the stars are shining bright. A life for you and I. No, it's not about, this is all about, this is all about. So why don't we live like we're alive? Gotta open up our eyes. No, it's not about, this is all about, this is all about. Oh.